Hello, I'm Bert at workingwithbert.com, and today I want to share with you some insider secrets about a brand new course that's taken the internet by storm, and with good reason. If you're trying to make money online, well, the most important thing you need is traffic. In Don Wilson's new Facebook Ads Cracked course, he takes you step by step and he shows you how you can build a real long-term business using Facebook and how you can drive tons of traffic from Facebook to your products, your services, and your websites. Since Facebook has grown to be the largest website on the internet, it would be wise, it would be smart for you to learn how to use this social media giant to help you create success. So what will you learn in this review? We're going to take an inside look at the members area. Find out what kind of training's inside there, what kind of tools, what resources are available for you when you invest in this course. Then we want to show you, I'm going to show you proof that what's being taught actually works. I don't like to get behind the product and not know, is this good? Well, I've been testing. This is not theory. What I'm going to show you is going to be amazing and quite shocking. What Don Wilson is teaching works. And then I'm going to share an awesome bonus that you can get when you invest in yourself. Lots of people are giving away bonuses, some relevant and some, well, let's just say you're better off without. What I'm offering, you'll use every single day in your online business. So let's get into the members area now. All right, we're in the members area, and when you get to the members area, of course, you have your navigation bar right up here at the top, and it shows you everything that's there. But right here, this is the Ads Cracked core training, and you're going to see there's 14 modules inside here. Inside these 14 modules, you'll get step by step what you need to find out inside this course. Obviously, the first thing you want to know is niche selection. What am I going to learn? What niche should I dive into? And there's many, it's practically unlimited of all the different niches that you can monetize and make money with. Then, of course, you've got to get dirt cheap targeting. You know, whenever you start getting traffic, how can you get dirt cheap traffic? And he's going to talk about that. In Module 3, well, there's less than a penny bidding. And when you start advertising, guess what? You're going to find out how you can get those ads for less than a penny. Well, Facebook is all about the image, okay? And image mastery. What size should your image be? Well, you're going to find out inside Module 4. And then Module 5 talks about split testing. You need to split test, and sometimes that might even sound difficult to some. But Don's going to show you a shortcut on how he does his split testing. And then in Module 6, there's something brand new that's sponsored post. Well, that's something that you used to not see on Facebook, but sponsored posts are amazing ways to get traffic and eyeballs. They have to see your post. Then Module 7, Affiliate Dynasty. I'll keep that a little bit a secret until you get in there. It's something I think you'll enjoy. Then Module 8, PPC List Building. Well, Facebook, you want to be able to build a list so that you can continue to monetize and offer that list more things, more products, more services that are relevant to whatever you're in. And you'll learn that in Module 8, how you can build a list. Then 9, we begin to now get into some different ways to monetize Facebook. And 9, although it sounds advanced, if you want to scale your business up, this is one thing you can do to really bring back some of that traffic that came to your site but left. It's called retargeting ROI Jacker. So you'll find out more about that. It sounds kind of technical, but it's not as technical as it sounds. And it's a great way to really make money. And then there's PPC Bestseller. A lot of people into Kindle. But how can you just really make money? Well, guess what? Find out how you can use Facebook to really skyrocket those Kindle sales. And then there's JV Attraction, Gift Giving Commissions, Group Commissions Overload, and Custom Audience Takeover. 4 other great ways to make money using Facebook. So let's take a look at what else. In this next tab, you're going to see Ads Cracked software. Well, I can't really tell you what's inside there. There's a couple of pieces of software that I know you're going to love. So inside there software that Don created himself and has never released, so I've heard. So anyway, that's what's inside the Adscrack software. And then we move into the bonuses. You know, a lot of courses give bonuses, but it's generally something small. Well, not in this course. Don, inside the bonuses, Don has given you practically a whole nother course, and this is 0 penny likes. And so there's 5 modules inside there. So you can see there's practically a whole nother training, and it's extremely important. You're going to love this, how you can get 0 penny likes. You need to be able to grow that Facebook fan page, and that's where you're going to find out how you can do that. And then there's case studies, not 1 or 2, but 5 case studies on how other people got less than penny likes, okay? Less than penny case studies. So take a look at that. You're going to love that. And then what I really like is he's going to show you some different ways to monetize this. Take a look. T-shirts, CPA, tons of profit methods. And T-shirts I really like. Easy, super easy, because everyone loves T-shirts. And that's something else that has really been taken off and you've been hearing a lot about in the last few weeks. And then there's direct PPC to Kindle profits. You know, more on how you can boost those Kindle profits. And then, well, down at the very bottom, 7 figures from $7 post. And that's a little advanced strategy, but you're going to love that. And then we go into the live calls. There's going to be at least 2 live calls where if you're not sure, you're not understanding something, guess what? You'll be able to ask Don himself on live webinar and ask him the questions that you need to know. You know, clarify a few things. And if you can't make it, no worries. They'll be recorded in the members area. And then, of course, there's the Facebook group. Inside the Facebook group, this is a very valuable place where you can get in there, learn from others, find out what they're doing, hey, build some relationships, and possibly do some JVs with other people there. So it's always fun to get inside the Facebook group and find out what other people are doing, learn from other people, have people helping you inside the Facebook group. That shows you just a real quick what's inside. But the question is, does it work? Well, let me show you proof on what's being taught actually works, because I've been testing this. I wanted to make sure this works. So let's go take a look. Here you'll see a screenshot, and I want you to notice right up here, this is August the 27th. So if you look down here, on August the 25th, 26th, well, this is a brand spanking new Facebook page I created. Brand spanking new, didn't have anybody in there, okay, and I started advertising. Is it possible to get penny clicks? Well, if you take a look down here, there's 616 likes, and well, Facebook says they're charging me 0.00. Is that possible? Well, in reality, total spent was $259, but it's really even cheaper than that. But you'll find out more inside the course, and as you can see, you don't want to make the mistake I made. Take a look at here. There was 4 likes that cost me 16 cents. Didn't do it right the first time, but on the second time I did. What was the difference? Well, you'll find out inside. So really cool stuff, but let's go. That was after just 1 day, okay? I didn't do anything but let Facebook continue to optimize my ad, and as you can see, all of a sudden the likes went up to 990 likes. We're only spending $3.98. We're still at under a penny, a half a penny likes. That's unbelievable, okay? And I'm spending hardly anything. And then on day 3, there's another update. There's a total of 1,381 fans on a Facebook page, brand spanking new, only days old, okay? And you can see that the total spent there is $6.45. That includes the crazy 17 cent or 16 cent a click likes that I paid in the mistake. So you can see how it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Well, one more update. Take a look right here. There's now a total of 2,125 new customers. That's how many likes are in there in about 8 days, all for under $7. And you can learn how to do this, and you can do this yourself simply by going to that link at www.approved.com/FBcracked. It's pretty amazing. There's proof. It works. And when you get that many customers in that short a time, think of what you can do and how you can monetize and make money from those customers. All right, so we can see it works. Well, all right, Bert, it's looking pretty good, but what kind of bonus are you going to share? Well, I want to share an awesome bonus that you're going to use every single day. And as you ramp up your business, well, if you have a business on the internet, at some point in time, probably already, you need hosting. So I want to give you a year's worth of free, unlimited hosting. Now, I'm a reseller for HostGator, and I believe they have the best hosting on the internet. And since I'm a reseller, well, you're going to get the fastest and best hosting around. Now, if you already have hosting with me, then I'm going to extend your hosting for a year. So if you have hosting, you can still benefit from this because you can still get a year's worth of hosting. Now, what happens after a year? Well, great. How much does it cost? Only $10 a month. Let me show you how easy. Let's go do that now. So you would simply go to www.approved.com/best-hosting, or come to the URL right up here, bestwebhostingfast.com/account. And this is where you would create your account. Well, right here you just simply scroll down, and here's the hosting packages. And this is just for one domain. You don't want that. Scroll down to the best value hosting. You can see it's normally $17.77 a month, right? That's $213 a year. So you're going to get this absolutely free. That's an amazing savings. So here's what you do. Come right here, go order now, and then you can choose to buy a domain if you want to, or you can just update a domain that you may already have, and then put in the information that you want right here, whether you're going to register a new domain or you're going to actually just update the name servers on an existing one. So I'll just throw in something right here and then hit continue. Now at this point you're going to see that this is your best value hosting. Hit add to cart and it shows $17.77 now, but not until when you get there. You want to put in a promotional code. What promotional code? FB-student. Now don't let this leak out, because anybody can get this right now for a limited time, because you can only get this course for 4 days, and when that course expires, so does this code. So hit validate code, and when you do, it goes to $10 a month. Well, all you need to do is check out. You'll pay for your first month, and then you're going to get the next 12 months absolutely free. But you have to pay for the first month just to create your account. It's that simple. When you invest in FB Ads Cracked, you're going to get 1 year free unlimited hosting, unlimited domains, and if you already have some hosting and you want to transfer, well, if you have 3 or under, I'll transfer them for you, so long as they're WordPress hosting. If they're HTML, well, let's talk about it. And if you have more than 3, well, let's talk about it, and it's going to cost you $10 a website to transfer those over. It does take time to transfer those over, but I can take care of that for you, or you can have someone else or HostGator transfer them for you. So that's what you're going to get. So let's take a quick look. Does it work? Yes, it works. We've taken a look at the inside of the members area, showing you proof that it actually works, and you're going to get an awesome bonus. 1 year of unlimited hosting with me, and I'm just a reseller of HostGator. So go to www.approved.com FBcracked so that you can get this course and you can build a real long-term business now. I look forward to seeing you on our next webinar, where we talk about and I show you the exact niche I'm in and how I'm using this course myself to ramp up and monetize the thousands of new customers on my Facebook fan page. Go to www.approved.com FBcracked.